Okay, this is like the third time I've tried to do this, so I'm just gonna get straight into it, man. Modern Warfare 2, yeah. After the long anticipated wait and the confirmation that we're gonna have to put up with whatever this is, 2 years. It's here after all this time. Now, I'm gonna keep this as short and as quick as I can. I'm just gonna go through the points, the things that have arose to my attention about the game. The past 2 days I've been playing. I mean, I've played a fair bit. I'm level 50, so I'm 5 levels off 55. Obviously, you can't prestige yet, so when I get there, there's probably not too much more for me to do other than camouflages, all that stuff. Well, I'm not really a big camouflage type of person anyway. Um, okay. First thing that stood straight out to me, straight out, the TTK. I don't know if it's because I've been playing Warzone too much and I'm too used to taking 3 sets of armor off somebody and then having to, shoot at them normally then, and that be their original Half-Life. But this game, I have quite fast reactions. I'd say I'm a very good Call of Duty player, and I am getting slammed. I have been getting slammed. But I mean, on the flip side, I suppose it kind of takes away the whole. As soon as somebody starts getting shot at, they're able to just manipulate the game and its movement system to just either run around a corner or, I don't know, slide cancel out of the way, which is a good thing at the moment. You can't slide cancel and all that type of stuff no more. So I suppose it's a good thing, but at the same time, it's not the nicest thing to get used to straight back up off the bat, because I feel like, regardless of what kills or my KD. Well, KD doesn't even matter. I'll go on to that later, but the KD at the moment doesn't even matter. There's no reward, and it doesn't make any sense what's going on right now. So there's no combat records, so nobody can see their KDs, nobody can see their win loss, nobody sees what's going on basically. So if you have the tightest game of your life and you've put everything on the line, whether it be a public match or not, it doesn't matter, because after that game is done, the game is done. You can only see your deaths at the end of the match. As soon as all that's finished, it's finished. The game might as well have not happened. So, on top of that, the maps. I don't know about you lot, but these maps have got to be up there with the worst Call of Duty launch maps I have ever seen. Normally, there's one or two maps that you can look at and think, maybe they should have held off on this, maybe they should have, waited or just scrapped this. But there are some. I can't remember the name of the map. The one with all the cars, everything on the highway. You've got the two alleys on either side, the two little strips. That is literally, somebody I was playing with said it yesterday. That is literally Spider-Man. No. Spider-Man, No Way Home. Yeah. That scene with Dr. Octopus and Peter Parker on the bridge. They've literally, one of the developers was watching that film and thought, we need a map and we need one fast. Let's just do that. And they haven't even put as much effort into it as what the people that made the film did, because all it is car, alleyway, two little huts. Maybe there's one more on the right side, I believe. Yeah, there's one more on the right side, but nobody even really goes in there. What is that map? What is that map? Who looks at that and gives that a test run? Yeah, at the fucking studios or whatever, and thinks, yes, this is a good map. This is enjoyable. People will like to play this. There's not. None of them are a small base. They're not close quartered. Yet they're all maps that still somehow favour campers. This is what I can't seem to comprehend right now. Like, everyone, it's like the meta is to camp and pre-aim every corner and hold crosses. Don't even get me started on the people that are using this so-called sniper. This is literally a glorified and a fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? A more advanced bolt action rifle, because that shit is just fucking insane, bro. I've never seen a sniper rip like this sniper does. and I'm pretty sure snipers are supposed to have scopes. I can't remember the last time I've seen a kill cam where somebody had the scope on it. But yeah, they definitely should have done something about the maps. They definitely should have thought and gave it a second thought and either A, threw some more maps into the mix, or B, kind of differentiated what they've done, because to me it seems like all of the maps are kind of like they're just kind of the same in terms of like long range. There's two long like alleys on each side of the map that people will occupy and run. It's like there's no map structure, and like it's Modern Warfare 2. It's 2022. Call of Duty's been out a very, very, very long time. I've been playing that game since what 2006, and I don't think I've ever seen maps and felt a certain way about maps the way I do right now. But you know, it is what it is. The weapon system, I'm all for trying to integrate new things into games. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, you gotta be innovative. You gotta try new things. But when you take a simple mechanism, a mechanic, or the way something works, knowing it's successful already, and it already everyone's satisfied, and then you adjust it, but not only adjust it, like completely change the format in which how the way it works. It's not gonna go down well. Like for example, before I explain this, I'm gonna use a comparison. FIFA 23. FIFA, also a game that I've been playing since I was about 5, 6, 7 years old, and right now I believe it's in the trenches. The chemistry system that they've put in this year, it's never been like this before, and the previous chemistry systems before this, nobody had a problem with them. Everything worked sweet. Everything worked the same way it always has. There was no reason to have an issue or want them to change anything. But what they've done this year is they've just threw a whole different set of mechanics into the list, and the way the chemistry works, and it makes no sense. Well, to me, it makes no sense anyway, because I'm not going to sit there and try and wrap my head around it. I don't know about too many people now, but I'm 22 years old. Now, I still love playing games, but I don't have time to just completely rewire my brain into learning like the way the game works again, when I already have a basis of what I always have known, because I'm just trying to enjoy the game. So, you know, all that time I spent when I was younger and I was a kid trying to learn the ins and outs, I did that so I would always know how to play games and always know how to kind of, you know, get myself started and just mess around with it for a bit. But now, yeah, going back to what I was supposed to be talking about, because I just completely went off track. The weapon system, it's all just new. Now, I think I believe they've just taken weapon tuning and all that out. Infinity Ward just tweeted about that. They've just taken weapon tuning out. Um, why? Why would you? Why do I have to level up one gun that, let's say in this case scenario, I don't want to use that gun at all, and I have no plans to use it? Why do I have to level that gun up before I even unlock just the base weapon, just before I'm even able to use another weapon? It doesn't matter what level you are now. It only matters what level your guns are and what you have on your guns. And I don't like. I'm trying to make sense of it all now whilst I'm speaking about it, because this is the first time I've thought about everything whilst I'm trying to express it. But normally there's pros and cons with games. There's pros and cons. Right here, to me, it seems like there's nothing but cons. Sorry, cons. So at this point, you know, I bought the Vault Edition. That was $99.99. If I was to advise anybody that hasn't already bought the game on what to do, I would say wait. I would say don't buy the game right now. I'm not saying the game's going to be bad, but for me as well, especially, I've always been a fan of Call of Duty, but I think I stopped playing for a good few years because of the direction the game was going. And Modern Warfare 2019, I think I speak for quite a few people when I say this. Modern Warfare 2019 was what brought me back into it. Was what kind of made me think, you know, maybe this game isn't finished. And then Cold War, Vanguard. I think I played a bit of Vanguard. I played a little bit of Cold War, but I didn't. Warzone is the only thing that I'd say I've predominantly played the past year, 2 years, and I just think that this was their chance to completely revitalize Call of Duty, and it was their chance to just get something right and get the simple things right first. By the way, it doesn't even have to be. I know the games just came out. There's going to be issues. Every game has issues when it comes out, but you have to make sure the first impressions on a game like this in a franchise that's going the way this is going, you have to do better, man. You have to do better. The launch has to be better. But I mean, this was me. I just thought, fuck it, I'm just gonna make a video and try and talk about what I think's right and what I think's wrong. And there was no format to this. I didn't plan it. I didn't do anything. I just sat down and just whacked all of this together in it. So it might seem quite muddled up, and I apologise for that. And I also apologise if I didn't explain things as clearly as what most people probably would. But that is literally me pitching everything how I see it from my mind. And I probably missed a couple of things as well, but I feel like I got most of the main things that I wanted to get off my chest. But yeah, I've got a massive spot in my heart for Call of Duty. I always will. And that's why when titles launch the way this one has launched, it kind of makes me think like, I don't know, like is it done? Will it ever be the same? Now, it won't ever be the same as what it was in its prime. Let's be honest. 2009, 2008, Black Ops, Modern Warfare 2 days. You're never gonna get those back, but you can at least compete. And at this point, there's no competition at all. I would happily, if the whole community wanted to jump back on Black Ops 2 for a year life cycle of the game, I would happily do that. I would buy an old console to do that. Fuck the PC shit. Yeah. I would buy an Xbox 360 just to play Black Ops 2 with the community for a year again. Imagine they loaded back up those League Play servers. Oh my god! That would be the best. The best. But yeah, that pretty much does it for me and my first impressions on Modern Warfare 2. So again, sorry if it's a bit of a muddled up video in terms of what I'm saying. I will do better, but those were the main points that I just wanted to get off my chest. So let me know what you all think about the game, because I can be a very harsh person, a very harsh critic. So maybe that's just me overanalyzing. I don't know, but yeah, sure to let me know what everyone else thinks, because I'm interested in this divided opinion right now. And anybody that has watched, thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and hopefully we find ourselves here in, I don't know, maybe 6 months' time, and they've fixed pretty much everything they need to fix, but we'll see.